What if I told you that 5 simple foods you're probably eating right now are quietly accelerating your aging process by up to 30 years? I'm not talking about some fringe theory. This comes directly from Harvard genetics professor David Sinclair, one of the world's leading longevity researchers. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to break down exactly which 5 foods he avoids, the shocking science behind why they age you faster, and what you should eat instead. Stay with me, because food number 3 is probably sitting in your kitchen right now, and it's doing more damage than you think. Before we dive into the 5 foods, let me quickly establish why you should trust this information. Dr. Sinclair is a professor at Harvard Medical School and co-director of the Paul F. Glenn Center for Biology of Aging Research. He has dedicated over 25 years to studying aging and is the best-selling author of Lifespan: Why We Age and Why We Don't Have to. But here's the difference. Sinclair practices what he preaches. At 54, his biological age tests show he has the body of someone in their early 30s. And a massive part of his protocol? Avoiding these 5 specific foods. So let's get into it. To understand the damage, you need to understand one concept: sirtuins. Think of them as your body's defense and repair system. They regulate cellular health, DNA repair, inflammation, and metabolism. When sirtuins work well, your cells stay younger, longer. But they need fuel called NAD+. When you're young, you have plenty. But as you age, NAD+ levels decline dramatically, up to 50%. Here's the kicker. Certain foods actively deplete your NAD+ levels, essentially accelerating your biological clock. Food number 1: sugar and high glycemic carbohydrates. This includes white bread, pasta, rice, pastries, and sodas. Sinclair's research reveals the cellular damage. High glycemic foods spike blood sugar, triggering a massive insulin response. These insulin spikes don't just affect your waistline, they directly inhibit your sirtuins, those anti-aging proteins we just discussed. It gets worse. High blood sugar leads to glycation, where sugar binds to proteins, creating harmful compounds called AGEs that age you faster. Sinclair avoids refined carbs entirely. He opts for sweet potatoes, quinoa, and vegetables to keep insulin stable. Practical tip: if it's white and comes from a factory, don't eat it. Choose brown rice, sourdough, and berries instead. Welcome back. We've covered the damage sugar does to your sirtuins. Now let's dive into food number 2, something marketed as healthy, but Dr. Sinclair avoids it completely. Food number 2, processed seed oils. I'm talking about canola, soybean, and corn oil. They're everywhere, in dressings, snacks, and restaurant cooking. These oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids. The modern diet has a 20-to-1 ratio, driving chronic inflammation throughout your body. When heated, these oils oxidize, creating harmful aldehydes that damage your cell membranes and interfere with your longevity genes. Sinclair uses extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil instead. They're rich in monounsaturated fats that actually support your mitochondria. Food number 3, excessive animal protein, particularly red meat. This is about the protein paradox. High protein intake activates mTOR, a growth signal. While great for building muscle when you're young, constant activation accelerates aging. mTOR suppresses autophagy, your body's cellular cleaning system. Without it, damaged proteins accumulate, and your cells age faster. Sinclair limits animal protein to smaller portions and emphasizes plant-based sources to keep his sirtuins active. Food number 4, processed meats, bacon, sausage, and deli slices. These are in a category of their own for aging. When cooked, the preservatives in these meats form nitrosamines. They create massive inflammaging throughout your system. If you want that savory flavor, try grilled mushrooms or home-cooked turkey sliced thin. Skip the chemical load of the vacuum-sealed stuff. And finally, food number 5, alcohol. Yes, even the red wine you've been told is healthy. Your body breaks alcohol down into acetaldehyde, a toxin that damages DNA and, critically, drains your NAD+ tank. Every drink drains the fuel your sirtuins need. Sinclair has reduced his intake to near zero because the cost to cellular repair is too high. The resveratrol in wine is too low to matter. The alcohol damage far outweighs any benefit. He takes it as a supplement instead. That's the list of what to avoid. But don't go yet. In the next part, I'll show you exactly what Sinclair eats to stay 30 years younger. See you there. So those are the 5 foods to avoid. But avoiding them is only half the equation. Let me show you what Sinclair eats instead to maintain his youthful biological age. Sinclair's diet is heavily plant-based. He focuses on cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts because they contain sulforaphane, which directly activates your anti-aging pathways. He also loads up on leafy greens like spinach and arugula. These provide folate, essential for DNA methylation, the process that keeps your genes functioning like they did in your youth. Next are polyphenols. Sinclair emphasizes berries, especially blueberries, which are loaded with antioxidants that protect your sirtuins from being overwhelmed by oxidative stress. He also drinks matcha green tea daily. It's rich in EGCG, a compound that has been shown to support cellular defense and metabolic health. Healthy fats are a cornerstone. Sinclair uses extra virgin olive oil liberally. It's rich in oleic acid, which has been linked to improved heart health and reduced inflammation. He also incorporates walnuts for plant-based omega-3s and avocados for their healthy monounsaturated fats. These good fats are essential for maintaining healthy cell membranes. For protein, Sinclair prefers fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These provide the EPA and DHA needed to support brain health and lower systemic inflammation. He also prioritizes fermented foods like kimchi and sauerkraut. A healthy gut microbiome is now recognized as a key pillar in the science of living longer. But what's equally important is when he eats. Sinclair typically practices time-restricted eating, consuming all his calories within a narrow 8 to 10 hour window each day. This extended fast gives his body a chance to enter deep autophagy, the process where cells recycle damaged parts and repair themselves without being interrupted by digestion. I know this sounds like a lot to change, but Sinclair himself says it's about progress. Even starting with one small swap can have massive downstream effects on your biological age. Here's your roadmap. For the next 30 days, pick 2 foods to eliminate and 2 healthy swaps to introduce. Track your energy levels and skin health. You'll be surprised at the results. You are not destined to age at a set rate. By changing what you put on your plate, you can essentially hit the brakes on your biological clock and unlock your body's potential. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to be energetic, mobile, and sharp well into your later decades. You're adding life to your years, not just years to your life. Join our community of longevity seekers. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. We're exploring the cutting edge of age reversal science every single week. Drop a comment below and let me know your first swap. I read everyone. Make the choice to eat for longevity today. Your future self will thank you. Stay curious.